couple more news reports I wanted to get documented. This carries on actually with the wiretap supplied evidence against a Magafin County construction firm. So Magafin County is involved in this because it's a construction firm. It's Gamble, Kenneth Gamble, Kenneth and Ruth Gamble. So it's a married couple. Magafin County construction firm and a Morgan County judge executive. So they're fucking getting their buddies from Magafin County, getting up here to Morgan County, getting their shit. $1.1 million they said was in fucking bribery and all these charges. And the FBI is involved. They've tapped their phones, they tapped their lines. They was able to get a hold of their computers and all their data and all the papers in Tim Conley's office and his home. So, excuse me. Telephone wiretap supplied evidence for a federal case against the owners of Magafin County construction firm accused in a bid rigging and kickback scheme with the judge executive of Morgan County, a defense attorney said Monday. So, Gamble, 72 years old, of Salyersville. And Gamble's wife, Ruth, 56, also of Salyersville, had her not guilty plea entered by Wolender's daughter, Caitlin. He couldn't be in court on Monday, but his defense attorney will be Jim Lowry of Lexington. The indictment accuses Morgan County Judge Executive Tim Conley of steering contracts worth $1.1 million to the company owned by the Gambles in exchange for gifts, payments, and other things of value. And the indictment was returned earlier this month by a federal grand jury in Frankfort. So there is a grand jury that's operable. You know, the grand jury in Louisville doesn't give a shit if an innocent black boy is shot by the police. They won't indict for that. They won't indict for anything for that. They will indict, anybody that fucked with Rick Pitino, Karen Snyder. So, if Pitino fucks you and gives you $3,000 in hush money, you need to keep your mouth shut, or else you'll get a federal grand jury indictment, just like Tim Conley and unlike any of the police who have murdered innocent people, which are still on the force. So they're still in operation today. So, December 27th, 2013, SomersetKentucky.com by Heather Tomlinson, Commonwealth Journal. Jailer's sexual harassment settlement cost county's insurance $137,500. So, sexual harassment. We've seen this in northern Kentucky, in Grant County, where the boy got raped for a traffic violation and misdemeanor, wound up getting $1.4 million, every penny of which he earned and deserves, and unfortunately had to go through that entire thing. But it points out a larger part of jail culture. The prison industrial complex maintains corporate control and new Jim Crow, so it maintains de facto slavery. And also crime and punishment have the same motives and desires. Crime and punishment, same motives, same desires, in the name of justice, in the name of morality, and they use violence for their ends. Crime and punishment, same fucking bullshit. So, a former Pulaski County Detention Center employee received more than $135,000 as part of a settlement and sexual harassment lawsuit against Pulaski County jailer Mike Harris. Mike Harris, okay, right? He's a balding, gray hair, Irish-looking, I don't want to say creep, but evidently he was creepy enough to put pressure on poor Rebecca Moses, and try to get some pussy out of his employment. So Pulaski County jailer Mike Harris was being sued by Rebecca Moses. It was brought in U.S. District Court in London against Harris. It was dismissed by United States District Danny C. Reeves on December 18th after both parties agreed to the dismissal of the lawsuit as per the settlement details. So it was dismissed because there was some behind-the-scenes fucking work, and so he paid. The county or the city felt like they didn't have a good enough case, and so they paid it out of their insurance, so they didn't actually lose any money. The insurance company lose money. Travelers Insurance. So the county's insured. Travelers Insurance is the one who has to pay all this money. According to the settlement documents provided Friday by Pulaski County government to the Commonwealth Journal, the lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice. This means Moses cannot bring the lawsuit back up in court. Moses sued Harris along with the Pulaski County Judge Executive Barty Bullock and Pulaski County magistrates Jason Turpin, Mike Wilson, Tommy Barnett, Glenn Maxey, and Mike Struck in September, claiming she'd been the victim of sexual harassment during her time working for Harris between June 2012 and August 2012. The lawsuit claimed Harris violated Moses' civil rights by conditioning her employment on submitting to Harris's sexual demands. The lawsuit alleged that sexual harassment began during her first week of employment, during which Harris allegedly told her to wear miniskirts and stilettos to work. While working at PCDC, reminds me like CCDC or GCDC, DCECBC. These motherfuckers, they put their acronym or their name in a fucking acronym, and then under the cover of fucking law and justice do all this horrible shit to people. So they raping people in Grant County, in Pulaski County Detention Center. You're being sexually harassed. If you want to work for Mike Harris, you're gonna have to fuck him. Who knows if he's got a wife or not? Don't matter. He's just, he wants to get his fuck on, and he wants to, if you're working for him, he feels like he's got power, control over you, and since he could control and manipulate all your other behavior, why can't he get some ass too? Well, that's an intimate moment. You shouldn't be infringing upon it. You need to get consent. Quit being a creepy fucking rapist, Mike Harris. So that's in Pulaski County. Pulaski County, we have also all these magistrates and the judge executive. So basically the entire legislative, the county legislative and executive of Pulaski County is being implicated in this. So it's just a big, massive cover-up. Nobody gives a shit that Rebecca Moses is being, harassed and sexually harassed, being forced to succumb to Mike Harris's sexual demands, and so she had to sue. And then they also made sure that she couldn't sue again. So they settled out. She got her money. Let's just walk away and go on, right? So it says the condition on her submission to the sexual advances and otherwise endure a work environment permeated with sexually charged comments, innuendo, inappropriate touching, and other demeaning, humiliating, embarrassing, intimidating, and threatening conduct directed towards Rebecca Moses based on her sex. Lawsuit claimed that Mike Harris conducted was all times unwelcome by Rebecca Moses. Harris had known history of sexually harassing female employees, and his ongoing harassment of Moses was widely known with the Pulaski County Detention Center and among members of the Pulaski Fiscal Court. So the judge executive, again, this is just Eastern Kentucky, right? But Pulaski County is Western Kentucky or Central Kentucky. Let's find out. Pulaski County, Kentucky is actually Somerset is its capital, and it's by Russell Springs, by Lake Cumberland State Resort. General Burnside State Park is right there, and the 75 goes by. It's south of Lexington, so it's Eastern Kentucky. That's right, southeastern Kentucky. Not all the way east, but south of Lexington, so maybe central, south central. So this is Pulaski County. But this is happening all over Kentucky. This happens in many counties. This type of corruption, vote buying, violence, backstabbing, sometimes murder. A lot of times it's just seems to be just fucking creeps, just fucking being fucking creepy, right? So there's let's keep on going because there's some gory details, right? So this is Mike Harris and Rebecca Moses. Lawsuit alleged that Harris had a romantic relationship with one of a former assistant, had an employee transferred to Pulaski Animal Shelter when she spurned his sexual advances. So if you don't get your fuck on with this jailer, he's gonna put you in animal shelter with the other fucking orphaned animals. So Rebecca Moses alleged in the lawsuit that Harris introduced her as this woman or his wife during state conferences they attended. So this is his woman. This is my woman. This is my wife. Ha 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 ha. But seriously. Rebecca Moses accused Harris of intimidating her by taking her to an isolated location to show her where he had sex with other women. Harris was armed during the encounter according to the lawsuit and reportedly said he would molest her unless she wanted him to, and told Moses that if a former employee ever told anyone about her sexual relationship with him, he would have to kill her because a divorce would cost him over $1 million. Man, shit. Okay, so he takes her out in the middle of the fucking woods. This is actually worse than what I thought. Okay, so Mike Harris takes her out in the middle of the woods with a gun, and he's saying, I fucked other women before, and there's nothing you can do about it. I can molest you if you want, right? He wants to molest her, and, that's was such a weird fucking, come on, what a weird fucking way to be like, hey, you wanna have sex, you wanna get together, you wanna make love? And he's also intimidating her. So he's like kind of putting her in a bad. He's definitely using power over her and intimidating her and coercing her into maybe doing something she didn't want to do. So he's got a gun. He says that if you don't, I'll have to kill some of these other women who I have had sex with that they try to tell on me because a divorce would be too expensive. So he's like stuck in this shitty marriage. He doesn't want to be. A divorce is going to cost him $1 million. So he's Mr. fucking Moneybags. He's fucking rich, has power, and he still has to like act like a weird fucking creepazoid. You can't go to a local bar and talk to a woman and they're having sex with you. You can't. I don't know, go to a laundromat and hit on women there. I don't, I, I don't know how what your game is or how you try to do it, but intimidating, your employees, your subordinates, it's bad form, it's disgusting, it's rape, you're a fucking creep, you're a psychopath, you don't care about other people's feelings, um, and you're very selfish, you only care about yourself. So you have it says lawsuit claimed that Harris was visibly upset when Moses refused to take his money. He sought her out employment because his wife couldn't have children. He wanted and says the claim Harris offered Moses money for a manicure and pedicure. Prior to a jailer's conference, offered her money for clothes. Says no, I don't want money for clothes. It's okay. A lawsuit alleged Harris intentionally, maliciously, unlawfully touched Moses in a harmful and offensive manner on several occasions. So he maybe raped her too. He definitely molested her since that's what he's saying. Moses claimed in the lawsuit Harris spit on her and knocked a phone out of her hand to prevent Moses from reporting Harris's inappropriate actions to Harris's wife. So she's like, I'm going to call your wife. And then he hits the phone. Don't you do that. Moses seeking a jury trial on punitive and compensatory damages. Pleased the lawsuit's resolved and I'm eager to move on with my life, Moses stated through a press release from Norfleet's office after the case was dismissed. Hopefully this case has shined a light onto the indignant humiliation that others imposed on female employees of Pulaski County. Attorney based in Lexington representing Harris in the case continued to maintain his innocence. So, right, you're guilty until proven innocent. They're satisfied that the lawsuit's resolved. So she got paid. So I don't know if she's fucking innocent. $135,000 just to make someone shut up. Just if you're innocent, it seems like pretty fucking expensive. Just if you're innocent, you fight to the fucking bitter end. Hopefully you have enough power and willpower and dignity to be able to fucking stand up and say, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to surrender. This is bullshit. I didn't do anything. Magaffin County, December 29, 2013. A little bit more about it. Construction owners at Morgan County Judge Executive Tim Conley steering contracts $1.1 million to a company owned by Kenneth and Ruth Gamble. Conley was arrested December 9th. He was arraigned December 10th, pleaded not guilty. He's free on his own recognizance. Gamble's Monday court appearance in Lexington will be their first. So, more fun Kentucky corruption happening, right? All over the state. Lack of education and health care and all the poverty, I'm sure, has nothing to do with it, right? Probably is very, well, it might have everything to do with it, but, we're not going to, let's not even talk about this. Let's just get our drunk on. Let's turn up and get drunk. Let's turn up and get crunk and drunk and don't give a fuck. Yeah! Oh! There's a new poll reveals Mitch McConnell's vulnerabilities. I'm going to finish it off. 1 minute, right? Scribe.com is talking about it. Published by MoveOn.org. He sets a precarious set of circumstances in his 2014 bid. So the data reveals a dead heat between Allison Lonergan Grimes and Mitch McConnell amongst likely voters. A sitting senator attracts 37% of the vote, putting him on equal footing with Grimes' 37%. So they both have 37%. Not only that, he lags slightly behind Grimes in strong support. So Grimes has strong support, barely just more than him. Meanwhile, 19% of the voters are undecided, so there's a sizable chunk of they don't even know what's going to happen. About 1 out of 5 of the voting public, which is about 25% of the public, so that's about 5% total of the whole state. Um, so 19% are undecided. Third-party candidates absorb the rest of the vote. 2 for Patterson, 4% for Marksbury. Matchup is predicated on the McConnell victory in May GOP primary. The minority leader leads Bevin today, 50% to 17%. However, Bevin remains a newcomer. Um, yeah. So fuck Mitch McConnell.